Dengue cases as of this month is 96% higher compared to the same period last
people
year.
died of dengue in Bacolod City since January this year.
This marks a 7% increase from the 14,131 cases recorded from June 29 to July 12.
Umabot na sa halos 140,000 dengue cases ang naitala simula pa noong January 1 hanggang August 3 ngayong
October 4,
taon.
mahigit 1,000 na ang nagkakadengue roon. Mas mataas ito sa mahigit 100 noong isang taon. 10 sa kanila nasawi sa sakit.
Department of Health or DOH reported the Philippines recorded nearly 20,000 dengue cases in the first month of the year.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention defined an epidemic as a sudden surge in number of cases of a disease. Government then declares a dengue epidemic. This happened in the first half of 2019, wherein there were over 622 people dead, with cases going over 146,062.
Good morning, Trination viewers. Welcome to Trination News, your trusted source for what's happening around us. I'm Jamea Gonzalez, and today we bring you urgent updates on the recent outbreak affecting our community. Joining me on the field are our dedicated reporters, Jasmine Arzibal on the line and Roshane Galamgam reporting, bringing you expert insights on prevention and safety measures. Stay with us as we break down what you need to know to stay safe and informed.
Good day, I am Jasmine Arzibal and I will be reporting on what an epidemic is. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention defined an epidemic as a sudden surge in number of cases of a disease more than normal, while an endemic, which is what is usually confused with epidemic, was defined as a constant presence of a disease in a population within a geographical area. Dengue is endemic in the Philippines, but when cases skyrocket, the government then declares a dengue epidemic. This happened in the first half of 2019, wherein there were over 622 people dead, with cases going over 146,062. This is 98% higher than the same period the year before. And now, Roshane Galamgam will be reporting in detail on dengue.
Thank you, Jasmine. So what is this national epidemic, dengue? According to multiple sources, dengue is a significant public health issue in the Philippines, considered the most recognized and most feared tropical disease in the country. However, the primary vector for dengue virus transmission to humans is the Aedes aegypti mosquito. The Philippines has faced a decades-long battle with dengue, with first ever recorded epidemic in Southeast Asia occurring in Manila in 1954. Dengue has remained endemic in the Philippines since then. The Aedes aegypti mosquito plays a critical role in the transmission of dengue virus, directly impacting human health, particularly in countries like the Philippines, where dengue is endemic. Moving on to the proactive measures necessary during an epidemic. First, emergency action plans and resource management. During an epidemic, a formal emergency action plan is important. This is where we outline priority activities to minimize impact. This includes establishing an intersectoral action committee and ensuring sustainable government control efforts, as dengue epidemics can be prolonged. Second, public awareness and prevention campaigns. Public information campaigns are key to guiding preventive actions within the population. These campaigns should aim to increase community participation in eliminating vector breeding sites. And while information is often widely publicized, it requires continuous review and revision to ensure effectiveness in fostering preventive behaviors. And that is all about the background and history of dengue, as well as the proactive measures during an epidemic.
Thank you, Roshane. And now, on to the last proactive measures against dengue, the 4S strategy. The first S, search and destroy. Find and eliminate sites where mosquitoes could possibly lay eggs. This includes stagnant water in containers, old tires, and water bowls. It is essential to make sure that these areas are not filled with water to make sure that mosquitoes do not lay eggs here. The second S, secure self-protection. It is imperative that we wear long pants and long sleeves during this epidemic. Mosquito repellents like lotion and mosquito coils and nets should also be used. It is also recommended to install screens on windows and doors. For the third S, seek early consultation. If you experience symptoms like high fever, muscle and joint pains, rashes, or fatigue, please seek a doctor now to prevent severe dengue. The last S, say yes to fogging. Fogging is a method wherein a blower has insecticide inside it and it is blown on areas with high population or density of the Aedes mosquito. It is a last resort during an outbreak because it may be dangerous to other people. And that is it for the protective measures against dengue. Thank you, and back to you, Jamea.
That's all for today's coverage on the outbreak. We hope the information provided helps you protect yourself and your loved ones. A big thanks to our reporters, Jasmine Arcibal and Roshane Galamgam, for their on-the-ground updates. Again, I am Jamea Gonzalez, and this is Trination News, keeping you aware, prepared, and connected. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Overtime kanina ka pa dyan? Wala ba sila? Anong oras na? Oh, hindi mo ba alam? Walang pasok ngayon? Wait, charot! Baka mo na dito. Ma-upset kasi sila kasi nilalag ng araw na. May sinasabi nga diba sa balita na may dengue daw? Kumusta kaya sila? Ay, ba? I mean, excited pa lang ako pumasok kasi NSTP1 subject. Anyway, since I heard na uso ngayon ang dengue, naglagay na ako ng extra off na off. Oh, here, maglagay ka na rin. Wow, di na rin buong bote. Tignan natin if makabit ka pa. I mean, in our time, sleep kasi na mag-advance mag-isip, diba? Tama. Sige, thank you.
One eternity later.
Alam mo, ang tagal nila, miss. Uy, teka. May announcement, oh. Sabi suspended daw.
Sabi sa inyo, suspended eh. At pumasok pa ako.
Ito naman, makareklamo ka naman, hindi ba kayo nasan sa bahay? Ikaw nagka-dengue. Ako na, chika nyo. Tara na, muna tayo. Suspended na, oh. Tara.
Ayun yung poster about dengue ba?
Oh yeah, safety guidelines and preventive measures. Oh, look! Number 1 yung ano po, extra off lotion.
Ito nga yun. Tsaka may auto-preventative measures nga din pala dyan, oh. Tignan nyo.
First preventive measure, use mosquito protection, wear long sleeve and pants, and apply mosquito repellent if needed. Dito talaga yung lotion na pinipilit ilagay niya kanina sa atin.
Check na nga natin mamaya if merong mga naka-impact na tubig sa madadaanan natin palabas. Siya. Second preventive measure naman. Keep the surroundings clean by specifically emptying trash bins, cans, bottles, and any possible containers that can collect water where mosquitoes can actually breed. Mas specific yung pagiging malinis ng paligid dito.
And last general preventive measure, report cases immediately. Notify the school, clinic, or teachers if someone shows dengue symptoms.
So ano nga ba sintomas ng dengue? Tingnan mo.
Wait, tignan natin sa YouTube University, nandun pa naman yung favorite doctor ko.
Ha? Ano naman yan?
Si Doc Leo.
Dengue fever, pag kinagat ka, after a few days, lalabas yung lagnat, mataas na lagnat, between 2 to 5 days, magkakaroon ng rashes, masakit yung katawan. Ito yung mild case. Okay? Yan ang mild case. After 2 to 5 days, bababa yung lagnat. Di ba? So, pag bumaba ang lagnat sa dengue, hindi tayo dapat magsaya. Di ba? Dapat masaya na tayo, wala na lagnat. Pero, ang problema dito, kung kailan bumaba yung lagnat, doon lalabas yung komplikasyon ng pwedeng magdurugo sa tiyan, pwedeng bumaba blood pressure, pwedeng magdugo sa ilong. Doon lumalabas yung komplikasyon pagbaba ng fever.
Grabe pala ang sintomas ng dengue, no? Biruin mo, hindi siya tulad ng normal na sakit, diba? Pag mababa ang temperature mo, okay pa. Pero kung hindi hindi ito dengue ito Pag kailan mas mababa, saka masama, saka mas malala. Yeah, true. But since alam naman natin anong gagawin, baka pwede natin mag-help sa mga practice natin para alam nila paano maiwasan magkasakit. Tama.
Agree ako dyan. Pero paano natin gagawin? Lahat sila may sakit.
Ano pa ba? High-tech na tayo ngayon. Pwede naman through messenger. Braining talaga.
Kamusta guys?
Eto, masama pa rin pakiramdam.
Hi for the pantalang person.
Nasa ospital, bored na nga ako.
Guys, share lang namin since pinapakalat na rin sa school ito, baka makatulong din sa case nyo. Lalo na baka may mga malala na tinamaan ng dengue. Share nyo na rin sa kakilala nyo, baka sakaling makatulong din.
Huy, salamat. I-share ko to sa mga kamag-anak and friends ko.
Di lang pala Matt ang may strategy, pati rin dito, no?
Game ako na magsagawa ng cleanup drive dito malapit sa amin. Pag magaling na talaga ako. Kawawa yung mga bata na maaapektuhan, makaiwas man lang sila.
Mabuti yan. Pero magpagaling muna kayo.
Ingat guys, pagaling kayo.
Kayo rin, salamat sa pag-share ng awareness. At least ngayon, alam na namin paano ba maiwasan magkasakit pa in the future.
Several days later.
Oh, pumasok na pala silang lahat Mukhang magaling na sila.
Okay, nga. Simple na pag-share sa listening. Naging effective.
Di kaya dyan. Tuloy na tuloy ng NSTP then. Excited yarn? Grabe na naman. Oo nga pala, pinapasabi nila na salamat daw kasi nakapag-share daw tayo ng awareness. At dahil daw doon, nagawa at naisipan pala nila na gumawa ng bagong clean-up drive sa labas. At inaaya mo din pala tayong tatlo na tumulong doon. G ba kayong dalawa?
Yeah.
Of course, Angie. Ano pa ba yung purpose na nag-spread kayo ng awareness? Hindi naman natin gagawin, di ba? Tama. Kayo, kailan kayo maging handa bago kayo magtanggap ng kalooban?
Do we all so slowly lose control as emotions overflow, falling into the unknown? Or do we all guard our small fragile hearts as we softly